So Tessy has sued Kwame Sage. Tessy has sued Kwame Sage. Tessy has sued Kwame Sage. This is Royalty TV Studios. Kindly subscribe, like, share, and then put us on post notifications so that whenever we post, you get to see what we do on this platform. And I'm reminding you that Perfect Match Extra Season 3 is coming this Saturday, and you know how we do it on this platform. So Tessy has sued Kwame Sage. His lawyers, have written to Kwame Sage for defaming Tessy, for defaming the queen of Perfect Match Extra Season 3. And I'll have to take you through, the entire suit. I'll read it for you. So let me read the entire, suit for you. It is coming from Pivot Law. So this is the statement, and you're seeing on your screen. Dear Mr. Kwashi, demand for retraction and clarification of defamatory publication. We are solicitors for Teresa Lovely Ago, our client, on whose instruction we write this demand letter on the above mentioned subject matter. You made and published certain statements which are false, malicious, and defamatory on social media, on TikTok and on X, on handles I am Kwame Sage and Brad Sage respectively. On the 15th of May on the 15th day of April 2025, in your statement on these social media handles, you falsely allege the following against our client. I, Kwame, was crashing at Judas Place, and she, Tessy, comes there. She comes there and spends nights there. It is like a 3-bedroom place. She comes there and spend nights there and all that. I am not here to say probably I feel they are doing anything, but I feel we are all adults and staff. The statements added, I asked Martin and he said they decided on taking the money to Treasury bill and making it grow until they use it for whatever they wanted to use the money for. I know, hearing from Martin and hearing from Tessy, they weren't standing too much on this laugh thing. It was all about the business after the whole show. They are going to go their separate ways. But probably since they are the winners, they decided to take it to the last point until reunion before they will come out with the whole breaking up thing. So all of a sudden, Tessy started complaining that she's not getting the love she deserves from Martin. So Kwame was like, I thought you people agreed on something, and Tessy said she started catching feelings. We met at Judas Place, so Tessy was shooting this content from her product, and she came to spend the night at Judas Place. She said Martin went on a business trip with his friends to South Africa, so she was mad that Martin went to South Africa without her. So basically, these, are the statements in the writ. Your entire publication is without any basis. It is injurious to our client's reputation and has caused considerable distress, embarrassment, and irreparable damage to her reputation. The above listed said the regulatory statements were clearly prejudicial with the intention to mislead the public and portray our clients as an ingenuine and treacherous character, which clearly is not the truth. Accordingly, we demand that you do the following within 3 days from the date of this letter. Retract the false statement, issue a public apology and clarification, cease and desist from further defamatory publications against our clients. Take notice that if you fail to comply with this demand within the stated time frame, our clients shall be compelled to take necessary steps. So legal proceedings. So this is the case. But if you haven't heard what Kwame Sage said, check this video out.
Tessy and I had a conversation in the washroom. We had conversation. I told her what happened. Well, like what was happening outside and all that, and everything is fine. And then I remember we having conversation about she and Martin. You understand? And she made mention to me that she doesn't like Martin that much. She doesn't really like the guy. Do you understand? And I was giving her more reason why she should, because I was trying to, bring them together, and I've kind of, seen something in them. So she was standing on business that they were going to do this, they were going to do this whole game, and after the game they are free to go their own ways. So probably I know women to have, you know, that soft side. Probably she came out of the house and probably she, enough of the probably, right, redundancy. She saw how the whole vibe was with Martin, and they decided to continue. Do you understand? So I I don't know how come the whole relationship blew up like that and feelings were caught and all that. But then I just want to let you people know that I was there for Tessy. When Tessy called me, I called her. She was crying. She told me a side of the story and all that. I called Martin. He told me the side of his story, and it was all valid. Do you understand? It was all valid. But the only point at which I was, you know, confused a bit was when Tessy was crying about the fact that she said she fell in love with a guy and all that. That was like very new to me, because the Tessy I knew was she told me she wasn't interested in a guy. She doesn't really like the guy. Do you understand? And blah 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 blah. I'm not here to give details about that. So I don't know where this is coming from. I don't know what is happening. I'm not here to defend Martin. And mind you, I believe it or not, take it or not, I'm not here to even paint myself white. As I said, people hate. There was something about her. She wasn't happy. So, of course, being Kwame, I went ahead to ask her if she's okay. And she started telling me everything about, you know, the whole relationship thing. But I'm not here to. I had an intimate conversation with her. I had a personal conversation with Tessy, and I'm not here to spill the tea about that. I don't know why this whole thing is blowing out of proportion. People think I'm here to come and make her dirty, but the fact that she came saying we've been friends, we are cool and all that, and then I, on the contrary, said something else. And at the reunion, I could have, of course, spilled all the tea at the reunion. But then, first of all, she wasn't there. And I was respecting her not being present. That's why I kept everything short. That I don't want to talk about it. And I said that the backstabbing and all that. And mind you, people, AJ asked me about Tessy and Judah. But of course, the fans already were coming for me. So they even didn't think about the whole Tessy thing and Judah thing. But they went straight that I was going for Tessy, which is fine. I have no malice with Judah as well. It's just that things didn't go as planned. So back to the whole Tessy issue. So she was feeling bad and all that. She said the fans were coming at her and all that. Then I was like, okay, it's fine. But then, is that all? Then she started telling me about what was happening between she and Martin. Then I'm like, oh, okay, so what do you have to say? So she said everything to me, that this is what was happening to her, and this was also what Martin did and all that. So I was like, okay, I listened to her. She said everything she wanted to say, and Judah and I gave her the comfort she needed at the moment. And I was telling her that, okay, that's fine, but then I feel we should, you know, talk about the whole thing. So fast forward from there, we made some content. She even came with products that she wanted to do some content for Honora. I came up with a script. We did something for Honora and all that. We did some little acting thing. And I told her I was going to Nigeria. Yes, let me address this Nigeria issue. Tessy didn't give me money to go to Nigeria. I don't know where this is all coming from. The only time Tessy gave me money, let me start spilling everything here before someone. The only time was when I was going to have my passport done. I had already paid everything, but when I got there, they said I needed to pay an extra thing to make it quick. So I called her. I was out of options. I called, and she wasn't even able to send me at that moment. It was later cried, and I was like, oh sis, I'm through with the whole thing, so I'm sending your money back to you. Then she was like, no, I should keep. She sent 200 cedis. Then she was like, oh, I should keep 100 cedis and send 100 cedis to her. So it was more like that. It was more like what we did and assembled in call. So fast forward, I went to Nigeria. Then I saw that she posted the whole breakup thing. So when I saw the post, I was surprised because our last conversation about the whole breakup thing was let's try and make everything fine. You understand? Let's try and not bring it out for Martins, you know, the whole, they being winners as well. So we shouldn't just make it blow out of proportion. So yes, she posted the whole thing and I was like, yeah, you're an adult. You choose what to do with your life. We can only advise you as friends. So when the whole thing started going on, I started seeing drags that I was part of the whole breakup. And I don't know where this is coming from.
Etoda, osheden bi o mode light aye no nworan bi si ho a na bi sample say electrician no mchia ne kade kai say about domestic installation, industrial installation, commercial installation, solar panel installation, security camera installation, electrical fencing company papa omoye ne simple na ye fe a simple way electrical engineering omo boda form about dan ho wire nyina omoye ni nyina ma kama sia kakra bi ni nye dwuma ne ma o ye din this simple way electrical engineering. Francis here 0249 607839 and 0266 560669. Your Doko Pacific Oil Pair. Simple way electrical engineering. You boy, you mama.